Hi everyone. I wanted to give you a brief introduction on how to join the writing workshops in Adobe Connect, as well as how to join Adobe Connect for any of the office hours or supplementary workshops that we may host throughout the session. So I'm going to primarily do this for the writing workshops, but the process will still be the same. So first, when you're signing up for your writing workshop, you will want to go to your group's discussion board and scroll down until you get to whichever project we're working on. So either the Project 1 Writing Mentor Workshop Sign Up or the Project 2 Writing Mentor Workshop Sign Up. You'll click this discussion thread just like you would for a normal discussion board post. And here you'll see a listing of 6 dates and times where I will be hosting the writing workshops. You can sign up for any of these that are most convenient for you. Just keep in mind that they are limited to 4 students per session. So if 4 students have already signed up, you'll need to find another date and time. Once you find a date and time that works for you, go ahead and just click on that thread. And then what you'll want to do is reply to my message or create a new thread that includes both your rough draft as well as the self-assessment. This is really important because it gives me a more focused understanding of what it is you would like to discuss primarily in the writing workshop. Again, these are only 1 hour, and with 4 students, that means we only have about 15 minutes per student to discuss your work. So we have to stay very focused in our conversation and make sure that we're using our time as best as possible. So having that self-assessment filled out will really help me make sure that we're addressing your primary concerns for your paper during our time together. Once you sign up through the workshop threads, I will send you an introduction email that will look exactly like this. In this email, there's going to be the link to the actual workshop itself, as well as a couple of helpful links if you've never used Adobe Connect before. The first one under Test Your Connection. This one is really helpful, especially if you've never used Adobe Connect, just to make sure you have all the required plugins like the Adobe Flash Player and things like that. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to this Adobe Connect page where it'll run a diagnostic test, and again, making sure you have all of the correct versions of Flash Player, that the Connect works with your computer, that your speed is up to date, and make sure everything is installed correctly. On the right side of this page, there's also a downloads link, so should you need to update your Flash Player or any of the add-ins that are necessary, you can download those directly from this site. The second link at the bottom of the email will take you to this Adobe Connect help page. There's some general overviews down at the bottom. Up at the top, there are also the apps and extensions that you may need to download and add in, as well as Learn and Support section should you have any questions about the software itself. All right, so once you're here to join the actual workshop, you'll click on the connect.asu.edu/ whatever the workshop title is, and you'll see this screen pop up. You will enter as a student or a guest by typing your name and clicking Enter Room. Try it one more time. All right, so then this is the page that looks like when your Adobe Connect is launching. Given access to enter the workshop room. You can see your name here on the right under Presenters. And then I always have this pop-up welcome message that tells you before we begin to please click on the meeting icon at the top left of the screen and run the audio setup wizard. So here where it says meeting, if you click that and then the audio setup wizard, it'll take you to a screen. I'm not going to run through it now, but where it'll test your microphone, your audio connection, make sure you can hear everything correctly. And then once that's done, you should be able to both speak and hear in the writing workshop. There is the webcam option. You will use that by clicking this webcam button here. I tend to not use that as much though because it does lower the bandwidth of the session. And again, when you have 5 people in one room at one time, you want to have the highest bandwidth possible so there is no audio delay. To turn on your microphone, You will click on this Connect My Audio, and you see now it's turned green, and you can see the speaker here as well as the microphone icon next to my name and presenter. So that means that my microphone is enabled. Please, once you have enabled your microphone, go ahead and click this again. The slash means that your microphone is muted. When we are not discussing your work during the workshop, please do keep your microphone muted to help minimize any background noise or distractions that may occur during the time of our workshop. To speak again, all you'll need to do is just click it's again unmuted. Should there be any, there is this chat box where again you can just type any messages down there and I will still be able to receive those. If you have any other questions, please feel free to shoot me a quick email. I'd be happy to help guide you through any other additional steps necessary. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in one of the workshops.